Have you ever looked at a map and wondered if it was hiding something? Right now, millions of people live in a place that many maps refuse to show. They have homes, schools, hospitals, police, an elected government, their own flag, their own passports. Yet for much of the world, their country officially doesn't exist. Its name is Taiwan. But whether Taiwan is a country depends on who you ask. And that simple question has become one of the biggest political disputes on Earth. To understand why, we need to go back more than a century. In 1911, China's last imperial dynasty collapsed. A new government called the Republic of China took its place. For a while, it ruled mainland China, but peace didn't last. Civil war broke out between two powerful groups, the nationalists and the communists. The fighting lasted for decades. Then, after World War II, everything changed. In 1949, the Communist Party, led by Mao Zedong, won the Civil War. They established the People's Republic of China, known today as China. The defeated nationalist government fled across the Taiwan Strait. They settled on the island of Taiwan. From there, they continued calling themselves the Republic of China. Suddenly, two governments each claimed to be the real government of China. Neither accepted the other. One ruled the mainland, the other ruled Taiwan. For years, many countries recognized Taiwan's government as the legitimate government of all China. Even the United Nations gave China's seat to the Republic of China. But that changed in 1971. The United Nations voted to recognize the People's Republic of China instead. Taiwan lost its UN seat. Most countries gradually switched diplomatic recognition from Taipei to Beijing. Today, only a small number of countries officially recognize Taiwan as an independent state. Yet, Taiwan never disappeared. In fact, it became one of Asia's biggest economic success stories. Taiwan transformed into a modern democracy. Its citizens elect their own president. They pass their own laws. They control their own military. They issue their own passports. They collect taxes. And they manage their own borders. By almost every practical definition, it functions like an independent country. So why don't many maps simply label it that way? The answer isn't geography, it's diplomacy. China considers Taiwan part of its territory. The Chinese government follows what is known as the One China principle. According to Beijing, there is only one China. Taiwan is considered one of its provinces. Countries that establish formal diplomatic relations with China are generally expected not to officially recognize Taiwan as a separate sovereign state. That creates an unusual situation. Many governments maintain unofficial relationships with Taiwan. Trade continues. Tourism continues. Technology partnerships continue. Flights continue. Business continues. But official recognition often does not. This is why maps can look completely different depending on where they are made. Open a map published in Beijing. Taiwan is usually shown as part of China. Open a map published in Taiwan. Taiwan appears as its own country. Some international companies even create different versions of the same map for different regions. The disagreement isn't about where Taiwan is. Everyone agrees on its location. The disagreement is about sovereignty. Who has the legal right to govern it? International law offers no simple answer. Different governments interpret history differently. Different organizations use different standards. Even major mapping companies sometimes display Taiwan differently, depending on local laws or user location. It is one of the few places on Earth where politics can literally change the map you are looking at. Think about that. The mountains don't move, the rivers don't move, the cities don't move. Only the labels do. This dispute also reaches far beyond maps. It affects international sports. Taiwan often competes under the name Chinese Taipei instead of Taiwan. It affects diplomacy. It affects trade. It affects military planning across the Asia-Pacific region. It even affects the technology inside your phone. Taiwan is home to TSMC, the world's largest advanced semiconductor manufacturer. Many of the chips powering smartphones, computers, artificial intelligence systems, and modern vehicles are produced there. That makes Taiwan important, not only politically, but economically. Researchers at organizations such as the Council on Foreign Relations, the Brookings Institution, and the Center for Strategic and International Studies have repeatedly described Taiwan as one of the world's most strategically significant locations. Its position sits near some of the busiest shipping routes on Earth. Its technology industry supports the global economy, and its political future remains uncertain. So, does Taiwan exist? If you ask the people who live there, the answer is obvious. If you ask different governments, you'll hear different answers. And that is what makes Taiwan one of the most unusual places in the modern world. It is a place with millions of citizens, a thriving democracy, a powerful economy, and a government that controls its own territory. Yet on many maps, its identity changes with politics. Sometimes the biggest mysteries aren't hidden underground. They aren't lost in ancient ruins. They're printed in plain sight on the maps we trust every day.